Ash Media's coverage of the Australian Super Sedan title, proudly brought to you by Speedway Sedans Australia.
So only 9 of the 11 cars are registered on the electronic timing as the green lights come on. They're away, and a good start on the outside for Brooke Etherton, who immediately takes the lead, and Maddie McGee is already through past a few of them. One car's up and over the curb onto the grass, back onto the racetrack as they head down the back straight the first time. One car also goes right up near the fence as they sort themselves out. They are all over the place. In fact, the yellow lights will surely come on. They have. We've got two of them around. Very untidy start. It was Cody O'Connell in car number 49 who was up over the grass and then into second place. The 77 car, Mitch Simmons. As we get ready for this restart. Complete restart into the main straight. They come to the white line. The green lights are on, and when the greens came on, the seas parted, and coming up on the second row was Dakota Laverty to take the lead. The 77 Mitch Simmons. They're 4 wide, and it's horribly untidy. We've got cars all over the place again in front of the grandstand. There's a 6-car pile-up, and I'm not joking, there are 6 cars over there all stranded into one another in all various directions. And the only ones to come out of it, Daniel Johnson, Collins, Joel Curd, the 68 car of Nick Moncrief and Cody O'Connell are the only 5 that didn't get involved in that multi-car pile-up. Mitch Simmons, will be Dakota Laverty and Brooke Etherton on the front row. They come out of turn 4 for a third time. The green lights are back on. It's an untidy start, but they're green. Dakota Laverty leads Joel Curd and Daniel Johnson back to Brooke Etherton. Back in 5th place would be the 21 car of Casey Collins. They've got out of turn 2, but the leader hasn't. The leader has basically stopped up there in turn 2, but they've all passed. And for the moment, that charade is just sitting there. The rest of them have got out of turn number 3. Now, I don't know what happened there. Dakota Laverty in car number 8 now moves away. A good old yellow light manoeuvre, and Dakota Laverty, and another complete restart. And then into the main straight where we are. Into the main straight, Joel Curd and Brooke Etherton will lead them again. Daniel Johnson, and the first one to break formation was Braith Hogan in 72, but it didn't help him as they move out of turn number 2 for the 4th time, still on the first lap. And Joel Curd is the race leader, back to Daniel Johnson in 2nd place. As trouble further back for 2 of them in front of the grandstand again. And they've both got moving. The green lights remain on. Out in front is Joel Curd from Daniel Johnson. Back to Casey Collins. Brooke Etherton 4th, then Nick Moncrief. As they head out of turn number 2 and back down the back straight, Joel Curd leads. Back in 2nd place, it's Daniel Johnson. And in 3rd place at this stage is that of Casey Collins. As they move out of turn 4 and into the main straight, they're already coming up to lap car number 42, which is Caitlin Story, who was one of the 2 cars involved in the Shandangle over there in the back straight. So Caitlin Story is half track high, and Daniel Johnson, who is the Central Queensland champion, leads them down into turn number 3. Casey Collins in 2nd place. Back to Joel Curd in 3rd. Brooke Etherton ran straight into the back end of Caitlin Story. As they move into the main straight once again, it's Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson out in front. 2nd place is that of Casey Collins, and a mile back to 3rd place of Joel Curd. So they come out of turn 4 again and into the main straight, 4 laps down and 6 laps to go. Johnson and Collins a mile in front. Back in 3rd place, it's Joel Curd. Then back to Cody O'Connell in 4th, Brooke Etherton. Back then to Maddie McGee in 6th, and then further back to Nick Moncrief. But they are a half a lap behind Daniel Johnson at the halfway mark. 5 down and 5 to go. Johnson, Collins. Then in another postcode is 3rd place. They're a long way behind. It's out to it's actually out to 8 seconds between the lead group and the chasing group. So they come up once again. with 6 to go. Johnson and Collins coming up to lap Caitlin Story for a second time as they move out of turn number 2. Back in third is Curd O'Connell. Then back to Maddie McGee, Brooke Etherton. As they come out of turns 3 and 4 once again, not much separating the lead 2 cars. As they come into the main drag, Johnson and Collins. Oh, goodness gracious. Dakota Laverty was spun right in front of the lead 2 cars. Went onto the grass, back onto the track, and Johnson leads by 0.5 of a second. Back in second place and still chasing is Casey Collins. Back in third place is Joel Curd, Brooke Etherton, Maddie McGee. As they come up now with 2 laps to go. The race leader is car number 52 of Daniel Johnson. Back then to Casey Collins in second. A long, long way back to Joel Curd in third, Cody O'Connell in fourth. As they head down into turn 3, the white flag is coming out this time around. 1 lap to go. More trouble in the back half of this field as the white flag is out, 1 to run. It's Daniel Johnson and Casey Collins. A long way back in third place is Cody O'Connell and then Brooke Etherton. Further back after that it would be Nick Moncrief. So our leaders come out of turn 3 and 4 the last time. There'll only be a car length in it, but Daniel Johnson not getting off the curb, and Daniel Johnson wins. Back to Casey Collins in second place. Third place is a long, long, long way behind. It will go the way of Cody O'Connell, then Brooke Etherton. Fifth place will be Nick Moncrief. Maddie McGee and Cody O'Connell. So the win going the way of Daniel Johnson from Casey Collins and Brooke Etherton.